Good morning. It is October the 31st, and we all know what that means. It means that every single person on YouTube is playing a spooky game. They're playing Outlast, they're playing PT, they're playing, what was that? Slender, something, something, something in the woods. All of the heavy hitters, but I guarantee you, absolutely no one on YouTube, with the exception of one person, is going to be playing Horror Zombies from the Crypt for the Amiga. And I can guarantee that. In fact, I'll put money on that. If you can find anyone else today, October 31st, 2019, playing Horror Zombies from the Crypt on YouTube, let me know. Please let me know. Okay, so what is Horror Zombies from the Crypt? You're asking the wrong guy, frankly. I found out about this game 2 days ago. And I wasn't looking for spooky games. I was just browsing my Amiga folder. I've got 27,000 disk images in that folder. So as you can imagine, it's going to take me a while to go through pretty much all of them. And I can't go through all of them one by one. A, because I don't have the time or the patience. And B, because there's just too many of them. So I'm picking stuff out just on the names alone. There's a lot of public domain stuff in there. There's a lot of like weird German stuff in there. But one name stuck out, and it was Horror Zombies from the Crypt. And I thought, I'll play that. I want to let you in on a little secret. Horror Zombies from the Crypt is not very good. In fact, it's kind of bad. But for the last 2 days, I cannot stop playing it. I have no idea what's wrong with me. So I'm going to share my misery and my weird sense of self-exploitation with you. Because it's Halloween, and that's what Halloween is all about. So, let's do a little quick bit of housekeeping. I'm playing this on the Wild Pi, which is a Raspberry Pi 3B+. It's the one with the dual SD rig in it. I'm using Amiga, quite obviously, which is emulating a stock Amiga 1200. The image we are playing is Horror Zombies from the Crypt. I've set the emulation speed up to 8 times, and I'm using the Sony Interactive Entertainment Controller, which is you want to get through all of this jargon, it's the PlayStation Classic controller. Just the standard USB PlayStation Classic controller. I use it with the Amiga because it works really well, and you can redefine all the buttons. Amiga has a few issues. One, it loves to crash. Two, it doesn't like some controllers. But the PlayStation Interactive... Hang on, let me try that one again. Sony Interactive Entertainment Controller, not only does it like, it also allows me to reconfigure the controls, which is good for games where you needed a joystick and the keyboard in each hand. So what I do is I map keyboard controls to the face buttons. So we've got cursor left on the left shoulder, cursor right on the right shoulder, and space is on, it says east, but it's the circle button. So triangle, X, circle, square. And that's it. Let's get started. I want to share this game with you because, boy, is this one a doozy. Right, just a message from our sponsors first. Who is it today? Horizon. Morning, boys. Horror Zombies from the Crypt. This is a weird game. It looks great. Like, the graphics are really, really impressive for what they are. They're not brilliant. You know, we're not talking Turrican 2 or any of the Bitmap Brothers games. But for a small little production, it's not bad. I quite like it. I quite like this opening where you can clearly see it's inspired by the, horror movies of the 50s. Hence the title, hence the people sitting there in the curtain. Arm comes out the grave. Horror Zombies from the Crypt. Like, already I'm in. Like, you don't need to sell this to me anymore. I'm in. It's after that where everything falls apart. Right, where it says press S for sounds, we are damn sure going to do that because you do not want the music playing in this game. It's one of those Amiga games where you have to choose either music or sound effects. Some games do both, some games you have to choose, I'm not quite sure why. Press fire to start. and then it always goes input password. I have got to level 5, I think, so I have some passwords, but I'm going to start at the beginning because I need to take you through this. So the music's going to fade out, and then you get the story. As you take your first tentative steps beyond the decaying entrance gates of the Valdemar estate, your senses are alerted to an unknown fearful presence. You make haste to the apparent safety of the mansion house. The aged oak door slams shut behind you. Please wait, loading more horror. They also had me at that, because that's a nice touch. Right, so you play this Chris Pratt looking dude. Don't worry about that zombie just yet. Your controls are very, very, very simple. You have left, right, jump. That's pretty much it for now. Up the top you have skulls, which has the number 5 underneath. You have keys with the number 0 underneath, a green key with a 0 underneath, and a picture of Chris Pratt in the top right, and that is your number of lives. Right. The object of this game, which is never told to you in the game, you have to look at the instruction manual, which I had to source, is you have to find all the skulls. You have to collect every single skull in the top right, the top left-hand corner. So I'm looking for 5 skulls. To open doors, you need keys. That's the next one. To open trunks, like chests, you need the green key. That's it. Down the bottom is your inventory, but I'll get to that in a minute. Where it says none, that's your weapon. There are 2 weapons that I have found so far in the game. So, to keep things nice and short, what I'm going to do is show you what happens when your hitbox touches this zombie's hitbox. That's it, you die. So 1 hit and you die. You can't really jump very far because your hitbox is huge. And their hitbox also huge. So if you want to jump over them, you really have to jump. The odds of you jumping over these guys is slim to none. A lot of people will say, well, games are hard, but a lot of the times they're fair. Think Dark Souls, right? Everyone who ever wants to sell you on Dark Souls or Bloodborne or, Demon Souls will say, well, the game's hard, but it's fair. I mean, take that, with a pinch of salt. But they do say, if you die, it's your fault, blah, 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 blah. This game is hard, but also incredibly unfair. Like, there is no logic, rhyme, or reason to anything in this game. Every single enemy has its own set of rules. Believe it or not. So the thing above us is the knife. We want to collect the knife, right? Now, our fire button is now throw. So you're thinking, well, I've played Ghouls and Ghosts, or Ghosts and Goblins. I can deal with this. Au contraire, mon frère. You think you can deal with this, but you can't. What looks really easy is, in fact, deceptively unfair. Right, so we've got some keys here. Now the keys have gone up to 1, and we've got 300 points. We're going to open this door. In we go. Each door works as a checkpoint, right? So every time you go through a door, the game is ostensibly saved. So if you die now, you go back to this door. At some point, you're going to see me go through a door and then instantly go back through it. That's because I'm technically saving the game. You will never beat this game in one go. You're just basically getting to the next password. Alright, the rest of the game I'm going to explain as I go through. The way that I can... Oh, this is Frankenstein. He's the only one in the... That's the only Frankenstein monster in the entire game. So, I mean, we've collected 1 skull. The skulls have gone down to 4. This thing up here, I'm not quite sure what it is, but it just gives you points. So you don't need to collect them. This is the pillar here. It's going to teach us about moving platforms. Get the key. Through the door. All seems super simple so far. And it is, right up until you get to this room. Because what's going to happen now is a rat's going to come out and it's going to get me. So we're going to go and jump over that rat. And then we're going to jump over, edge forward, that rat. And then we're going to jump over that rat. I mean, we're talking fractions of a second. Okay, and then I'm going to push this table over here. Some basic puzzling elements that all really involve tables. Right, now we have this. What are these boots? Well, that's where the spacebar comes in. This, down the bottom, you can see we've got boots, a man doing a jig, a vial of what looks like orange juice mixed with, I don't know, lava, and a crucifix, right? The boot, believe it or not, is sneak. So if I press the spacebar now, which I've mapped to circle, I'm sneaking. And you'll see there's a purple bar underneath the knife at the top. That's counting down. What they didn't program in is that I can just keep pressing the circle button, so I can indefinitely sneak. I don't know whether that's supposed to be a mechanic or whatnot. I can't jump while I'm sneaking, and I can't throw a knife while I'm sneaking. Okay? Here's another thing. Here's how you know this game is super unfair. There's a thing, some points there. I'm going to go get those points. A zombie came out the wall and got me. The entire game is like this. Basically, every single enemy has its own set of rules. The way I would describe this game to anyone that's never played it is the controls are super sluggish, right? And everything's got its own set of rules. Imagine playing Dungeons and Dragons, but your DM has taken 2 hits of acid before you started playing. And not only that, he's on the other end of a phone. So there's a delay in the controls. So you're dealing with someone that's making up the rules as they go along, is hallucinating, and is on the other end of a phone. That's what it's like playing this platform game. But I can't stop playing it. It's incredibly addictive. Like, watch what happens here. Ready? Zombie just comes through the wall. No rhyme or reason. If you didn't know that was there, you do not have enough time to turn around. You can't outrun these things, and you can't jump away from them. If I don't sneak in front of these statues, they will kill me. So I'm going to sneak in front of this statue, kill this zombie. But then there's nothing here. I'm stuck. Well, what the game, again, doesn't tell you is that you have to sneak in front of the zombie, and then stop sneaking, and the floor gives way. Again, there is no clue. That it took me ages to find this. Alright, so we're going to collect some points. That doesn't really do anything. And then we're going to go into the fireplace. Again, no rhyme or reason to it. Now, that thing will kill me. Remember, my hitbox is not the same size as my sprite. It actually extends out by about 2 or 3 pixels wider than my sprite. So I'm going to go into sneak mode. I'm going to sneak past this guy, because all I'm after is the skull. Now, I can go up here and get that gem. And the one thing that I will say is, in this game's credit, it does let you change direction in the air. So I can go out and then back. But, unfortunately, I can't land anywhere near that thing because it will kill me. So I'm going to go into sneak mode, sneak past, and go in the door. So, coming up is the end of the first level. I just have to deal with these headless ladies, which I know are coming. I know there's 4 of them. Oh, that was close. That was you don't understand. Like, if you haven't played this game, you don't understand how close that jump was. Alright, here we go. And I have no lives left as well. So I might end up redoing this level. Oh, which means I can't show you the most annoying thing. Alright, there is another super annoying thing. Should I show you? You know what, I will show you. Just because it's really irritating. So you got a zombie here. Alright. Oh, also, every single enemy has a different amount of HP. So some of them might take 1 hit, some of them might take 3 hits, some of them take up to like 12 hits, and you don't know. They also spawn at different times as well. So some of them have different spawn triggers. So for some of the enemies, a piece of the environment might be a spawn trigger. For some of the enemies, it might be a timed trigger, and for some of the enemies, you are the trigger. So you really have to negotiate where you're going to be. This is the thing that annoys me, right? So I'm going to sneak past this guy, and I'm going to try going into the fireplace. Oh, I can't go into that fireplace. That fireplace isn't, you know, a door. So I'm going to collect this skull. Well, I mean, where do I go? Obviously, I need to jump over. So I can jump over to the, you know, I can jump over to the left. Sorry, I can jump over to the right. Yep. But I've already been that way. That's where those women are, the headless women. So most people are going to collect the skull and jump over to the left, right? Yeah, except spikes come out the wall and stab you. Like, that's what this game is. This is that game. This is not hard but fair. This is hard and harsh. Right, I'm going to speedrun this first level because I've done this a million times now. Press fire and input the thing. Now every time I do the first level and when I move on to the next level, I'm literally just going to be typing in the password just to get back to that level. I could do quick saves and quick loads, but Amiiberry is a bit 50-50 on it. So let's see what an optimal run of this first level should look like. We're going to avoid him because we can't jump over him. Okay, going to grab the knife. Going to leave him because we don't need to kill him. We do need to kill him, so we're going to kill him, get the keys, go through the door. Obviously, it's super spooky for Halloween, and, oh, hang on, here's Frankenstein's monster. Again, the only one in the game. Alright, we're going to get that skull. And it's so slow as well. The controls are super sluggish. Like, I can't begin to explain how delayed the controls are. And there's no lag. You know what I mean? There's HDMI lag, but that's it. Alright. And the HDMI lag is, like, negatable, really. Alright, come on, I know you're there, rat. Oh, God. Right. I'm not going to get those points, because that kills me, just like the spikes. Okay, we're going to get the boots, and blaze through to the end of the level. As long as you get the skulls, it doesn't really matter if you kill anything or not. So I'm going to sneak past him. Chris Pratt doing his good sneaky impression. Going to get rid of this guy. Going to sneak past this guy. Going to kill him. Going to sneak back. Going to go out of sneak mode. But if you jump, you die. So you have to go out of sneak mode, but you have to do it with the knife rather than jump. It's bizarre. This whole game is bizarre. But again, I know it's not good. I have this thing, right? There are some things... I am always of the opinion, you can like things that are objectively bad. It's okay to like things that are not good. I like, and I mean unironically, I do genuinely like the film Tango and Cash. I understand it's a bad film. I agree with anyone that will tell me it's a bad film. But I like it. You know what I mean? Not everything has to be good. I like it. And I will never knock anyone for liking anything that is objectively bad. Right, we're not going to jump off that side. Let's jump off this side. Because that's the logical thing to do. Going to scroll through, and last skull is up here. Boom, end of the level, didn't die. Brilliant. So, congratulations, you have completed level 1. The password is Wolfman. Press fire to continue. And then you get another little bit of cutscene. Still trembling from your first encounter with the undead and uneasy due to the enormity of your task, you decide to alert the local villagers by raising the flag over the West Tower. And we all know that when it comes to monsters versus villagers, that always ends up going real well. Okay, so now we're introduced to different enemies. So we have this old lady... I guess old lady or hunchback or old lady hunchback, and she drops what looks like rocks, maybe eggs. This enemy is broken, so occasionally they'll drop a rock without rhyme or reason, or they'll drop 50 rocks at the same time, or they'll fall through the platforms. I mean, that that enemy is completely broken. The Wolfman makes a howl before it comes on screen. That's the only way you know it's going to come. If you've got music on and sound effects off, you're going to die, which is why we turn the music off. Okay, the ledges, the window ledges, are solid objects. So even though that head is poking through, I still can't throw this at it because that window ledge is a solid object. I also can't duck, because duck is a power-up. You have to unlock the ability to duck. Right, I'm going to edge forward here because a rock might hit me. Or the enemy might just fall off the platform. Alright, so there's a rock. Oh, see, I didn't have time to move. I literally did not have time to move. So we're going to try that one again. And maybe this time a rock will hit me. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Let's find out. You can't jump forward and throw the knife either. Because if you jump forward and throw the knife... I'm going to run down here. If you jump forward and throw the knife, you stop in the mid-air. You just literally stop in the air. Okay, climbing animation. You can climb on... If you climb on a pipe, you slowly slide down when you let go of the joystick. If you climb on anything else, you hold on tight. So what I'm going to do is come up here, and literally fall off the pipe, and then I can throw a knife in the air. But because I'm falling down, I can just throw a knife. Let's jump across to here. This box, you need the green key to open. So we're looking for a green key. I'm going to jump on that roof, and then below me is the witch, hunchback, old woman? Don't know. So we've got the key. Let's go through the door. Oh, and all the enemies respawn. Sometimes. This game, I swear to God. So we're going to kill that guy. We're going to ignore this zombie that falls down. We're going to make that lovely sound. It took me a couple of hours to realise I could climb this pole. Because there's no indication, there's no hints whatsoever. It's one of those games. Like, you just have to figure it out. It's like a puzzle, but everything is a riddle. So I'm going to kill that guy there. I'm going to kill this guy. I'm going to get rid of this zombie. Listen for the wolf. There's the wolf. Oh, no. See, now I'm dead. How do you know I'm dead? Well, I'm dead because if I touch either of these gargoyles, I die. The only way to get past these gargoyles is to duck underneath them. But I haven't unlocked the duck ability yet, so I'm just going to hit them and die. And every time you die, you start this room from the beginning, including everything you collected, including skulls and keys. So now I've got to do this entire room again, which is why it's sometimes better to leave the room and then come back in again. Again, I fully understand that this game is not very good, but where else are you going to see horror zombies from the crypt on Halloween? Nowhere. That's where. No one on YouTube. Oh, right. Look at this over here. Hang on, look. Look at these rocks. See, that enemy's broken now and is just infinitely dropping rocks. I don't know what it is about those hunchbacks, but the game really don't like them. So I know that there is a platform there now that's going to crumble. Again, there's no guide to tell you that that's going to crumble. Right, there's a little man doing a jig. So I'm going to climb up here. I'm going to get him in a minute. Do I need him in a minute? No, I'll get him in a minute. I'm going to go up here. That enemy was supposed to be above me, but it broke. So he's now despawned, I guess. If I die, you might... My head touched the spikes on the roof there because I jumped. Everything in this... Oh my God. Everything in this game just wants you to die. Everything in this game wants you to die. The level wants you to die. The physics want you to die. The hitboxes want you to die. Everything wants you to die. And it's not your fault. I couldn't have possibly known that that would happen. I don't know what's background art. I don't know what's a hazard. I don't know where my hitbox is. I don't know where their hitboxes are. Right, let's get rid of that guy. Go quickly over there. Right. I am going to get the little jiggy man in a minute. Right, is that enemy back now? No? Okay. Another thing. When you shift the screen does not stick to you. The screen shifts where it thinks you're going. So, what you need to do is preempt climbing up and down ladders. Look, you'll see when I go down here, there's going to be a guy there. There he goes. I'm just going to let him run off the screen. Right. Let's go and get this. Oh. Right. So now I've unlocked the ability to duck. I press duck like that, and there is a bar at the top. But if I keep tapping the space bar or circle, I just keep ducking infinitely. The only way I can get out of a duck is by throwing a knife or jumping. But I would not recommend jumping because you will hit something. Right, there's going to be an old lady here. And I need that skull, so I'm going to fall off this platform, throw a knife, and then fall back on it. So I'm going to go like that. That is a lot harder than it looks. Right, so now I've got that skull. And I now need to land on that roof. But a wolf might land on my head. So I'm going to have to go this... No, I didn't make it. I'm going to have to go back up. Oh, yeah, there's a ladder there. Oh, no, I wouldn't use it. Right. Because you can't throw knives while climbing. Oh, where did he come from? Alright, that guy's not normally there, so that's new. Right, so now I've collected the potion. And the potion does one job. All of these... Is Is there going to be a wolf down here? No. Alright, so I'm going to jump up here, turn around and shoot the zombie that comes through the window. Right. The potion. The potion does this. Turns me into a zombie. I can move, but as soon as I throw a knife or jump, I'm human again. You only need it one time, and this is that time. But you have to be so quick. So again, I know that I'm going to need to turn, kill that guy, then move a little bit, then kill that guy. If I try and throw the knives behind me, the guy behind me will kill me. Going to get this guy here. Then a zombie's going to pop up, and then you have to stay still and let it go past you. Alright, where's the next one? Don't move. That's it. Don't move. Do you have any idea how long it took me to figure that out? It took me hours to figure that out. Because I kept moving, I couldn't work out what... That's the thing. You find yourself saying more often than not, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? How did I fail? What mistake did I make? Was it my fault? You know, the standards. So, hopefully this lady here doesn't throw a rock on my head. Okay, so we've now got... Oh, I might have shorted that. Oh, that was close. That was real close. Oh my god, I can't believe I got away with that. Alright, now, we've unlocked duck. Gonna switch back to duck. Duck under here. Aha! See, now look, the lady just fell off the top. No reason. It's just broken. So, we're going to jump across here. Imagine playing Mario Brothers, but every single mushroom that you encountered had a different rule set. Think about that. Alright. So, obviously, there's a cloud in the green chest. We're going to get rid of that guy. He only takes one hit. And over here, if I step too far... Oh, well, first of all, I'm going to break the game. If I step too far over that way, a zombie's going to get me. A bit like in the level 1. So I'm going to just get... No, guess I'm not. I need to go over there and just get the keys. I can't go any further than those keys. If I go any further, I am going to die. Oh, I fell off, but at least I didn't get killed by the zombie. I'll wait for the cloud to come back. And then we're going to jump across here. Climb up this pole. Now, this pole here, I have to make sure there's nothing up the top. Right? Nothing up the top. Zombie's going to come out the window, and a wolfman is going to come and attack me. But this wolfman, for some reason, can't walk in front of the windowsill, so he explodes. Again, no reason. That's just it. That only that one does that. Oh, this game is so gloriously broken. Right, we're going to actually use this ladder, and we're going to jump. At least you can throw knives while you're jumping. Alright. This is where it starts to get a bit tricky. First of all, we have to get rid of her. Him? Her? I'm not sure. Climb up this pole. Now, occasionally a wolf might fall out the sky. Yep, there you go. Oh my god. Right, and he's going to start, or she's going to start throwing rocks. So I have to wait for him to be over that side, then go and get the skull, come back, climb up the pole. Don't fall off the pole. Then oh god. Then I have to wait for the person to be over there. Remembering that my hitbox extends way above my head. Oh god, that was close. Oh, that was so close. Right, and then I'm going to fall just in front of this building. Get rid of this guy. I am doing really well. I'm well impressed with myself. Alright, let's go in that door. Hell yeah, I'm doing really well. This screen took me... Oh god. This screen took me a couple of hours just to beat this one screen. It's a pure memorization game. And I haven't even got to the next stage drove me absolutely mad. Like, I thought I was actually beginning to lose my mind. Alright, here we go. So the green key's up here. I need this green key. Again, I didn't realise the level extended this far. You have to kill, again, every single enemy's got its own rule sets. You have to kill that hunchback on, like, in view. If you can't see that hunchback, it just refuses to exist. Alright, here we go. I'm going to get rid of this guy. Skull. Alright, we're almost at the end of this level. I can't believe how well this is going. I should do this live more often. Alright. I mean, it probably helps that I've memorized all the locations of all the enemies. Like, that probably goes some weight into helping. Right, so where's this bad guy? Up here. Alright. Just constantly pressing up so my head doesn't touch. There we go. Now I'm going to go down. And oh, God, he's back. Oh, God. Alright, let's get that one. Is the one above me back? No. Right, so now I'm going to go up here and open this box. And then this is the flag that we need to contact the villagers. Again, I went on my merry way, didn't for 1 minute think, oh, maybe I could stand on the flag and maybe there's a skull on the top. Didn't once occur to me that that might be a thing. Because why would it? Oh, yeah, alright, see you later, mate. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Oh, this has gone badly. Yep, there was no way I was going to do that. That had gone real bad. So, you don't have time to correct, like course correct. If the enemies close too much of a gap between you and them, I couldn't just turn around and throw a knife. Because by the time I've turned around and thrown the knife, I'm dead. They've already closed the gap. Like, my hitbox is so big that there's just no point. Right, let's do that again. But oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! What happened there? Okay. Third time lucky, I guess. It happens. I don't know if other people have that thing, like where they do really well the very first time they do something, and then the second all the way to like 20th time, it just goes horribly, horribly wrong. Maybe because you're just rushing. Right, so it's 3. This one you have to kill on screen. So I've got to make sure that I kill this one in view. Otherwise, oh no, just back. Just back. Why not? Why not? Apparently there's 2 of them up there now. There hasn't been every other time, but why not? Alright. Let's get rid of this guy. Is there going to be a third? Why not? Throw a third up there. Oh no, okay. Alright, just 2. Well, I got a free one. Alright. Let's get rid of this guy. And again, got to make sure I get the skull first. Right, here we go. So, there are some really, really, really good platform games on the Amiga. This isn't one of them, but boy, is it interesting. Like, it doesn't look bad if the controls were tighter and it had some music and it made a little bit of sense. Like, logical sense. You know what I mean? Maybe some instructions wouldn't hurt. I know we live in an... Just broken. Just broken. Just broken. Fine. Whatever, mate. Right, this time I've got to get that wolf. Right, this is where it's hard. I know we live in an age where everything is sort of like given to you on a plate. You know what I mean? Like, oh, do this, do this, do this, do this. And I'm not saying that that's, you know, the way every game should be. But some kind of hint wouldn't be bad. Right, that's all the skulls. Which means that this door is the exit. Congratulations, you've completed level 2. The password is hammer. Okay, the caves is where we're going now. So, the alarm raised, it's only a matter of time before help arrives. Or is it? As the moments pass, you begin to feel the faint vibration in the earth beneath your feet. A mysterious force draws you towards a hidden cave entrance. You enter warily. As you should, because the cave is full of really annoying things. Okay, I'm going to die showing you what's annoying about the cave. That is annoying about the cave. You cannot, for the love of God, you cannot avoid those things 10 times out of 10. There are a couple of times where it will get you. There we go. So, why are the vampires annoying? The vampires are annoying because your hitbox is bigger than you, and their hitbox is way bigger than them. And when those 2 hitboxes combine, you die. So what you end up doing is dying, and then remembering where every single vampire is, because that's what you have to do to beat the game. It's literally trial and error. Right, so I'm going to show you roughly how big the hitbox is. Alright, still good. Still 1 pixel more. Dead. That is how big the hitbox is. It's insane. So the way to do it is edge forward until it triggers. Come on. Right, and then you have to wait for the vampire to go up. As the vampire's feet go past his yellow quiff, that's when you start walking. Oh, don't forget, there's 2. So again, when the vampire's quiff goes past his... Well, when the vampire's feet goes past his yellow quiff, that's when you start moving. Now, here's the other thing. We want to talk about rhyme and reason. The hitbox when you're facing this way is bigger than when you're facing this way. I am not joking. I don't know why that's a thing. So you have to leave more space when the enemies are on your right than when they're on your left. Again, I know I'm bashing this game, but I can't stop playing it. I've been playing this game for hours. Hours! Like more time than is healthy. Alright, let's edge forward. It's by this tree. I know it's by this tree because I spent ages on it. Quiff and go. So, why have I spent hours on it? Because it's one of those things where every single time I play it, because I'm memorizing the layout of the level, I'm getting a little bit further. And it's not because I'm getting better, it's just because my memory is, you know, good enough that I can memorize an entire level. If the levels were like twice as long as this, I couldn't do it because my memory is not that good. For example, here, where do I go? Well, do I jump across there? Or what do I do? Here's what you do. You definitely don't want to get that skull. What you want to do is come down here. Oh, I got hit by an arrow. I got hit by an arrow from a skeleton archer that we've never seen before, but is directly below me. So what I need to do is fall down to the right, but then move to the left, but not too far left, because too far left, I'll cross his hitbox. And you all know what happens when we do that. So let's go down to the right, then a little bit to the left, then all the way to the left, because if I keep going down, I'm going to fall in front of this archer down here. If I climb down this ladder, also dead. What I have to do is drop off the ladder and go through the door while, obviously, I'm falling. So I would have to have died 4 times before I could memorize everything in that room. Just one room, tiny room. I'd need to die 4 times to know everything that's going to happen to me in that room. You only get 5 lives. So it's a constant game of Simon Says. For example, see these keys? If I grab those keys, a zombie's going to get me. I know a zombie's going to get me because it's got me hundreds of times. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go up here. Oh, you're probably thinking, why don't I throw the knife? You lose all your weapons at the beginning of each level. I need to go up this ladder, and I need to go up this ladder just so I can see the arrow. There you go. Right. You don't want to go up too far, because if I went... Look how much I'm pushing the... See, look. Now the screen's been pushed up. As soon as you push the screen up, you can't actually see anything until you push it back down again. So you've got to make sure that when you climb up a ladder for the first time, you don't climb too far. There's the zombie. Alright. My goal in this whole thing is just to get to the... Not to the end of the game, but to get to the end of level 5. Level 5 would be nice. Alright, is there anything up here? Oh, I wonder if there's going to be a vampire. Who knew? I'll tell you who knew. Me, because it killed me a bunch of times. Right, let's go through here. So essentially I've saved. The next bit is almost like a timing puzzle. I need to kill this guy, and then they'll just keep spawning until I go through. Then they'll stop spawning until I get to that dot in front of me, that blue dot. But I don't want to go too far. I want to go a little bit further than that, and then stop. The reason I don't want to go too far is because I now need to jump over an arrow. Oh my god. An arrow that's being fired at me off screen. I need to jump over that arrow, then I need to turn around and kill the zombie, and I need to stand on the collapsing floor. So I need to do 3 different things at the same time. So I need to get rid of this zombie, spawn the zombie, then get rid of it, then book it over here, then... Oh boy. How many lives have I got? 1 life left. Well, I can't see me doing this, but there you go. Oh, no, well, no, there's 3 now. There's 3. We've got 3. Okay. Every time 2, but this time 3. Okay. Spawn this zombie. Get rid of him. Gonna get another one? Any more? No? Jump over. Get rid of the zombie. Fall down. Instantly fire. Again, not quick enough. Maybe jump, then fire. This game. I swear to God. Oh my God. It's just this. It's constantly this. But, hang on. But, there's something about it. And I don't know what that thing is. Maybe it's just charm? Like, it's so horrifically, poorly, badly broken that maybe it just has this... I mean, the sprites are nice and colourful and big, and I like the way... I mean, the animations aren't bad. I like the theme. Don't like the sound effects. I don't like the mechanics. The physics are basically non-existent. And it's incredibly unfair. Like, for example, you've probably wondered why I don't go right here, anywhere near that chest. An archer will come out and shoot me. Like, that's why. You know what I mean? Like, if I go any further right on this screen, I will die. It's one of those things where it's just, I don't know why I've played it as long as I have. I've had 27,000 disc images on here. It's not like I'm stuck for things to play. Why the hell am I playing this? And it's not because I'm like super into Halloween. I probably couldn't really care less about Halloween. So it's not like, ooh, spooky, you know what I mean? Because A, this isn't. And B, like, that's not really my bag anyway. But, yeah, I don't know what it is about it. Oh, see what I mean? I almost walked straight into that arrow. That was pure chance. I think it's... Oh, man, I screwed that up. I pressed fire before I pressed left. Alright, let's edge up till I can see the arrow. There it is. I pressed fire before I pressed left. You got to press left, then fire. Because you just don't have time. The animation just doesn't let you turn around while you're doing that. Alright. Here we go. So I've been hit once so far, right? So now I've just got to get that guy to spawn. Alright. Get in here. As far as I'm aware, there's no way of killing those vampires. Which is super annoying. 3 or 2? No, just 2. And then I've got to jump, then shoot. Might be dead. Dead. Okay. Let's get that skull. There comes a dude. Alright. This has got a neat trick as well. Watch. That took me a while to perfect. You have to fire an arrow while falling through the air, then grab the ladder. None of this is easy. Alright, is there a vampire there? No, no vampires there. Okay, moving on. Vampire free. There's going to be a vampire here, isn't there? Vampire? There you go. I don't know why R2-D2 makes a noise every time you pick something up as well. Oh, oh god, that was close. That was really close. Oh Christ. Forgot about that guy. Got him. Right. So, I've unlocked the duck ability. What is the duck ability good for? You can duck under vampires to not trigger them. Not all of them, because again, everything has its own rule set. But some of the vampires, like the one up here, like I'll spawn him, hang on. Right, so that vampire there, right? If you don't want to trigger him, go into the duck. And then he doesn't spawn. Again, they don't tell you that. This down here as well, I didn't collect it the first time because it looked like something that would kill me. But it's actually a dart, which is a sped up version of the knife. So if you ever played Ghouls and Ghosts, it's the short fast weapon. This is the crucifix. I can't use the crucifix. I have no idea how to use it, what enemy it kills. I've tried it on every enemy I can find. I cannot figure out how to use it. It's not the same as using all the other 3 power-ups. I know that for sure. So I don't know how to use it. Oh, that one I've already done. So I need to duck now because there's a vampire at the top. Get that, and through the door. What do I do in this room? I think this is the thing below me. Yes, so out of here come 3 zombies. But now I've got these super fast darts. I can kill them super quick, which is super handy. I say super a lot. Right, I'm going to wait for an arrow. Jump. Oh, you have to make that jump, otherwise there are some pits that you just can't get out of, but it doesn't tell you that you're stuck. This guy, so that was 3 hits. 6 hits. 8 hits. 10 hits. 10 hits. Completely arbitrary. Don't know why. Maybe that's their version of a boss. There are 2 vampires up there, so I'm going to duck underneath them. And then this guy's going to come out, so I'm going to quickly turn around and... Oh! See, look, I killed him, but I also died. Because if there are too many of your bullets on screen, it won't let you throw another one. Oh, man. This game is something else, I tell ya. So you have to kind of, like, you can't just tap the button. You have to actually stop because you don't want there to be too many bullets on screen. Because it won't let you throw another one. I guess it's some kind of memory issue. I have no idea. Or maybe a coding issue. I just don't know. So now we've got to kill this guy again. Alright, that was 10 hits. Nice big jump here. Okay. So I managed to avoid the vampires. But then I threw too many darts. So I'm going to duck under the vampires again. Turn around and... There you go, 3 darts. Right, let's climb up here, but I don't want to climb over the left side of the ladder because a vampire will spawn. So I want to come up here and then drop down here. Now, this might be the most... Oh! Oh! He almost got me. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh yeah, look what happens if you stand on this side of the lift. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. That happens with every lift. I'm gonna crawl under here. The enemies will respawn, so I need to get rid of the guy at the bottom, but not the guy at the top. Here we go. But I'm stuck in a pit. So what do? Well, silly you. You should have known there was a false floor. Dark. Aha! Aha! See? See? Right, there's a vampire there, so I need to get right on the edge. Stand up. Jump and across. Duck again, because there's another vampire. This is where I kind of disagree with this game. I'm going to drop down here. Kill this. These are infinitely spawning now. Like, infinitely spawning. If I jump across and go too far, a vampire will get me. If I don't jump far enough, the zombie will get me. So you have to be basically just hovering in midair. Duck down. Get rid of him. If I fall down that pit, there is a ghost that I can't kill. I thought that I would use the crucifix and get rid of the ghost, but the crucifix does nothing. It just does nothing. So, I'm not quite sure. What? Oh! I forgot that guy was there, I'll be honest. So, down this hole. Also, sometimes electricity comes out of the feet. Look. What does that do? Why is there electricity around him? I don't know. Let's drop down here. Mostly because there's stuff that I don't really need. There's the climbing, the duck ability that I've already got. But there is a door. The door takes me to the top. But it does mean that if I die, I don't start at the bottom again. I actually start here. Let's get rid of that guy. Remembering the archer comes back as well. Let's go down here. Big drop. There's no fall damage, thankfully. Alright, there's probably a vampire there, though. Alright, what do I do? Let's throw a knife and then jump across. Oh, Christ! Do I go down or do I go... Let's go down. Let's go down. Oh, God. Nah. Ah, right. So I think what I've got to do there is go... Get rid of the archer, then get rid of the... So duck, get rid of the archer, and then get rid of the thing. Okay. It's a lot of, like, what do I do now? How do I plan out this maneuver? But not in a good way. Not in, like, a flashback way. That zombie's going to come down, land on my head. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't come down here. If it does, I'm done for. I need to get that thing again. So let's jump across here. Crouch. So the zombie's going to be on my left, and the thing's going to be on my right. So let's go across here. Get rid of him, duck. Oh, God. Alright, so I threw the thing. Have we got an infinite number of zombies, or... Okay. Not an infinite number of zombies. 5, apparently. Alright, so I know that there is no... there are vampires here. So... Oh. I forgot that the up button is also the jump button. So I need to get away from the door. Right, I think he's dead. Let's duck. Climb underneath here. And up. I even tried looking up what the cross does, and because there's very little information about this game out there, I couldn't find out. I just genuinely don't know what the crucifix does. This is the only level where it is, and yeah, I don't know how to use it. I don't know what it does. I wish I did. Maybe it's helpful, but I wish I knew what it did. I haven't found it on... Oh, God. Oh, my God. I thought I was done for there. I genuinely thought I was done for. Let's get on here. Is there a vampire over there? I can't remember. Oh, no. No, there's not. Okay. I think there's one there. I know there's a skeleton there. Let's climb up just so I can see the thing. Alright, this one takes more than one hit. Just so I can see it. I've got 2 lives. I could risk it. Go over there and duck, but... I'm giving myself so much room on this ladder. Because I don't want to be anywhere near these arrows. The arrow hitbox is massive as well. There are so many times I'm like, that was nowhere near me. Oh my God! Are you kidding me? Oh! Right, and now I have no lives. I have no lives. I had to know that they were there. Oh. I genuinely don't know whether I like or can't stand this game. I just don't know. I just don't know. I've been playing it for hours. Hours I've been playing this. Why? Why? There are so many other games. Like, play Ghouls and Ghosts. Ghouls and Ghosts is better than this. Ghosts and Goblins, also better. Maybe not on the Amiga. But there are versions of it out there which are better than this. Literally any other version. Oh my God. Oh my... Oh man. Well, my life down on the first screen. I mean, it is possible. I have got to the next level. But, boy. There we go. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this with 3 lives. We can do it. We're not going to get hit. We're not going to get hit. Oh, that was close. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Cooking with gas. I know where all the enemies are. I can do this. I can do this. Obviously, I know where all the early stage enemies are, because I've seen them a lot. The late stage ones, not as much. That was so close. Good lord. Alright. I can do this. It's just memory. It's just memory. You know where all these bad guys are. You can do this. You know not to get that. You know not to get that. You know not to climb up that ladder too fast as well, don't you? Yes. Alright, let's go get that key. See, you did know. You did know. You can do this. Alright, let's go. I haven't got the duck yet, so there's no vampires there. Let's... Oh, but there's a vampire here, though, isn't there? I've got to land just on the edge of that. Because of him. Oh! Oh, I hate these things. Alright, this is the timing puzzle. Sometimes there's 2, sometimes there's 3. Jump. Attaboy. Oh! Oh, I pressed jump when I didn't want to. Oh, right, and then I've got to press jump again. Yes. Throw it. Oh, yes. You made a mistake and you recovered. Well done. Alright. I've got to give myself a pep talk because no one else can do it. No one else cares about this game. Oh, God! Alright, now what does that do? Oh, okay, there we go. No one else cares about this game. I don't even care about this game. If you've ever played this game, you'll know the challenge that I'm having right now. There are times where you think, is it worth it? I mean, I understand... Where are you? Where are you? You're not there! Oh, God, I hate it! Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. There's definitely one here, because there's a skull. It's bait. Ha! See, I can't kill him. It'd be better if I could kill him, but I can't. That hitbox is just a little too big for my liking. Alright, here we go. Oh. Eat that, mate. Alright. Got my duck ability. That's going to make things a little bit easier. Here we go. I don't think there's another one. No. Get the darts, because we need the darts. Get the cross, because why not? I don't know. I wish I knew what that crucifix thing did. I wish I knew. Hang on, did I just get the key? No. I did get the key. Why the hell am I going this way? I've been this way. Oh, you idiot. Got lost. Right, I need to duck here because there's a vampire. There we go. I come out the door ducking because this game don't care. Right, here we go. Kill 3 of these guys. But don't throw too many darts because that would be silly. Always have too many weapons. Alright, here we go. And jump across here. Nice. You'll notice as well that my darts stop when they hit a wall. Look where those arrows go. Anywhere they like is where those arrows go. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna do this. This is what happens when you're stubborn. Like, I'm ridiculously stubborn. I shouldn't want to do this. I should knock this on the head and go, you know what? This is not worth my time or my patience or my energy. I can better use all of my resources somewhere else. There are things that I could and should be doing, but instead I am playing Horror Zombies from the Crypt on the Amiga. For no discernible reason. What is that electric thing? Maybe that's the crucifix. I don't know. Huh. It only happens when I'm on duck. Whoa! Now I'm stuck? Oh, okay. I was stuck in the wall there. I'm not going to do that again. No. Again, when a game is this broken, don't mess with it. Just don't mess with it. Where are you? I know you're here. Why did you not die? Duck. And shoot. Ha! Ha! Alright. This is where it gets a bit tasty. Alright, I'm going to jump across here, then duck again. Alright. See, if no one knew that those zombies were there, if those vampires were there, you just look like a complete nutcase. Just crawling around on the floor. Like some kind of weirdo. Alright, I have to duck as soon as I land. There you go. Get down here. I don't need these things, but I'm going to collect them just so I can use the door. Alright, here we go. There we go, and duck again. Oh god, it spawned another one. You know what? Forget it, I'm just going down here. I'm not killing it. If it doesn't need... Oh, what do I do here? That's right, yep. I need to... Please stop with the electric thing. Oh, you sod. Right, this is the one where there's a zombie... No, there's a skeleton behind me and a zombie in front of me, so I need to be facing left. Ha! Oh. It's 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Hell yeah! I don't know what... I am gaining nothing from this. This knowledge will come in useful absolutely nowhere. I can use this knowledge to absolutely zero benefit. Right. Fire off an arrow, dude. Oh yeah, I forgot these two don't. For whatever reason. Nothing on the screen fires off an arrow until you get to about there. Don't know why. Don't know why. Don't know. No idea. Right, I know that there's a... Is there a thing up here? I don't know. I'm not gonna... Oh, not knowing is worse than... Right, there's definitely one in here, because that one got me last time. I've only got 3 lives. That sound effect should have stopped by now, but never mind. That arrow definitely killed me. This time I'm going to duck. Oh, duck. That was the wrong button. This is the button I wanted. And there's a vampire up there as well, because of course there is. Alright, here we go. Level 4. Come on, you can do this. Level 4. Is this the one with the thing on the right? Yeah. See, almost got into that. You can do it. You can do it. You can do this. Hell yeah. Crawling around like a nutcase. Are we going in here? Sure, why not? Oh, this bit. Right. I don't know who came up with this, but this is just sadistic. Right, so this you have to duck. Your ducking hitbox is, believe it or not, actually bigger than your standing hitbox. And if you forget that there's a timer, you will die. So I'm constantly tapping the spacebar, which is circle. Then you get to here and you get pelted by arrows. Just to get this key. There's no way of going up here, but if I jump, I think I die as well. So now I'm in my duck position. I'm going to keep ducking. Oh, that might be a bit close. Oof. Oh, that was close. And I'm ducking, and I'm ducking, and I'm ducking. Right, now, this bit, I have to climb up this ladder. And as soon as I jump on there, another one is going to spawn. There's one above me as well. There's one in the above passage. So I need to find it, which is here. Keep tapping circle. Then get the other one, which is a little bit closer. Then avoid the arrows. I mean, look at this. Look how much death is on screen right now. And not in like a, ooh, horror kind of way. In like a, ooh, this game's really unfair kind of way. Okay, here we go. I'm going to jump over and then duck. Because I think... Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember where the vampires are. It's gone now. Okay, is this a... I know there's a vampire on here. So I need to duck across here. Because otherwise a vampire will get me. Throw an arrow. Oh, God. Well, I guess I'm down here now. Oh, these are infinite. I just need the key. Alright, I've got the key. Oh! Stay calm. Stay calm. You can do this. You can do this. Believe in yourself. You can definitely do this. You've done it before. You can definitely do it. Right, arrow. 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 There it is. Oh, duck! I pressed jump. Okay. Let's duck, just in case. Just in case. Oh! I ducked. I know I ducked. Oh my god. Right. How many lives have I got? I've got 1 life left. Okay. You can do this. This game is so brutally difficult for no apparent reason. Okay. Through sheer mechanics, or lack of, this game is superbly difficult. Alright, here we go. And duck. And arrows. And duck. Right, this time, this guy takes a few more hits. So I'm going to arrow and then duck. Or dart and then duck. I stood up a little bit too early then, but that's okay. Do I have a green key? Yes, I do. This might be the worst moment of all. So, all along, I've been climbing up ladders real slow because I don't want to touch what's above them. Above me now is a vampire, but there's also a set of keys. I need those keys, so I need to grab the keys and then fly off the ladder either side. It doesn't matter which side. But if I don't, the vampire will get you, and there's no way you could know about it, because look where my head is in terms of the screen. Look at that. Look at that nonsense. Who came up with that? Alright, and I think it's the same here as well. Oh no, there's 2 zombies. Yep. So for want of nothing, there are just 2 zombies that are going to fly out that hole. I think 2, maybe 3. Nope, 2. Right, and there's a skull up here, which I need, but I also don't want to... Oh, there it comes. Man, this game. Alright, from this point, it's a bit of a blur. What is up this ladder? There's a skeleton. Where's the arrow? Can't really see it. There we go. There's going to be a vampire there as well. There has to be. Okay, what's up here? Oh, okay, another vampire. A zombie. Okay. Don't really know why, but let's... Okay. Is that it? Oh, no, there's another one. Alright. Maybe I'm supposed to avoid them? Or run through them? Yeah, weird. Okay. Alright, let's just jump off the ladder. Oh, or just screw it up completely. Alright. Any more? No? We've got to be getting near the end. That's got to be the end. Come on. Oh! What do I do? What do I do? If I stand up, I'm dead. Let's crawl off. Let's get this guy from out here. Alright. Okay, you're just going to stop doing arrows. Oh. Every single thing has its own set of rules. I don't know whether that's intentional or not. I don't want to give them enough credit to say that they meant to do that. Last life. Last life. If I die, I'm calling it. This game is... I have seen the next levels, and to be honest, there's just more rando enemies that annoy me in ways that I can't possibly put into a coherent sentence. Last life. Come on. Come on. Let's do it. Let's do it. You can do this. You've done it already. Alright. Oh, there might be vampires. Everyone knows you got a duck for vampires. Alright, here we go. Look where my head is! Let's push the screen up a little bit, no? Oh my god. Then there's 2 zombies, isn't there? Yes. Like I said, some of the triggers for the enemies are timed. Some of the triggers for the enemies are geographical, and some of them are you. Right, that's it. I'm done. Oh, so the game goes places after that. Basically, you end up in the castle. You fight your way through the castle, and there's like killer plants, and there's what else is there? There's oh, what else is there? There's killer plants. There's clowns that you can jump on the heads of. There's a whole load of stuff. I might come back to this one again. I'm probably not going to do it today, but I might see if I can get through the entire game without going mad. It will definitely be a longer playthrough than this, because this is just... this game is something else. But yeah, I've made it to level... like I say, I have the passwords for the first 5 levels, so I can get to level 5. But what a struggle. It's taken me hours to get there. Like, the first level I've done so many times, I can now do without getting hit in about a minute. And then the second level, if I put my mind to it, I can probably do in about a minute and a half. That cave section, though, I've been through it once. It is brutally difficult. But yeah, that is Horror Zombies from the Crypt, a game that I am never going to recommend you play. Like, do not play this game. But boy, is it a challenge. It's just an elaborate set of memory puzzles wrapped up in this weird horror, badly timed, badly controlled, badly programmed, but somehow kind of charming game where a duck is a power-up and it can run out. And oh man, yeah, weird game. But yeah, Horror Zombies from the Crypt, a very strange. I think it came out only on the Amiga, the ST, and maybe there's a PC, like, well, it'd be DOS. Maybe there's a DOS port. But yeah, what a weird game. But I can't stop playing it. What's wrong with me? Oh, get me out of this hell. Peace.